The Amazon king, Jeff Bezos, once said, "Life's too quick to hang around with individuals who aren't resourceful." But let's be real, did he become the e-commerce king all by himself? If we go back to 1994, when a young, ambitious Wall Street player named Jeff Bezos was at a career crossroads, should he stick around and keep raking in the cash, or drop it all to sell books online? That one choice didn't just change his life, it revolutionized e-commerce, publishing, film, TV, journalism, and maybe even space travel. What is the moral of his story? Never settle, ever. This is how Jeff Bezos turned a simple idea into a garage operation and built one of the biggest marketplaces on the planet. Jeff Bezos was born on January 12, 1964. As a kid, he transformed his parents' garage into a makeshift lab for his inventions. In his 1982 valedictorian speech, he dreamed big, talking about colonizing space and turning Earth into a giant nature preserve. After graduating from Princeton with a degree in computer science, instead of diving straight into the tech world, he had different plans. You don't become a billionaire without a burning desire to amass wealth and power. But Bezos views it in a unique way compared to almost anyone else. Tom Metcalf, a billionaire reporter for Bloomberg News, notes, "He's always driven by success, and Wall Street was the pinnacle for most graduates. His mathematical, almost quant-like outlook made it a perfect fit." By age 26, Bezos had made quite the impression, becoming the youngest ever vice president of Bankers Trust Company. At 28, he became the youngest ever senior vice president of D.E. Shaw & Co. It was there that he discovered a massive untapped resource, the internet. Seeing it grow by 2,300% a year, Bezos realized he had never encountered such a growth opportunity. He analyzed various industries and found books to be the ideal product, easy to package, hard to damage, and perfectly suited for an infinite online library. However, D. Shaw didn't share his enthusiasm. For the chance of a lifetime, Bezos had to leave Wall Street. Embracing the risk, he packed up, drove across the country, and, as the story goes, wrote his business plans in the car. Setting up shop in his garage in 1994, he incorporated his book company under the name Cadabra. When a lawyer misheard it as Cadaver, Bezos ultimately decided on the name Amazon for a few key reasons. Firstly, the name Amazon, beginning with an A, would likely put it at the top of any alphabetized web search. Plus, Bezos liked the fact that it was tied to the world's largest river, aligning with his ambition to make Amazon the world's largest company. Launching in July 1995, Amazon had a bell that rang every time a book was sold. Within its first month, the company sold to people in all 50 states and 45 different countries. The bell was gone in weeks because they far exceeded their expectations. They thought they might sell dozens of books in the first week. Instead, it was hundreds, then thousands, and today, millions. By September 1995, Amazon was processing $20,000 in monthly sales. When it went public in 1997, Amazon was valued at $400 million. By 1999, Jeff Bezos was worth $10 billion and named Time's Man of the Year. But soon after, the dot-com crash raised doubts. Was Amazon a sustainable business or just another bubble? Anyone who has met Bezos knows he's extraordinarily charismatic and convincing. He had a long-term vision mapped out for decades and wasn't going to change that plan despite short-term challenges. He effectively conveyed this to his stockholders. The crash eliminated many competitors, allowing Amazon to strengthen its grip on the market and expand beyond books, the Kindle, Alexa, Amazon Studios, and of course, Amazon Prime. Prime locks people into the Amazon ecosystem, making them more likely to buy more. Word of mouth spreads, driving Amazon's incredible revenue growth. Yet, historically, Amazon has seen modest annual profits. There's an enormous amount of cash flowing through the company, and Bezos reinvests it rather than returning it to shareholders. He focuses on core businesses and almost moonshot projects. "My vision for Blue Origin is millions of people living and working in space," Bezos said, highlighting his game-changing aspirations. Amazon's acquisition of Whole Foods is just one example of its constant evolution and expansion. Jeff Bezos, now the second richest person in the world with a net worth of $206.3 billion, made headlines with his acquisition of the storied Washington Post. This move not only surprised many, but also positioned him in a unique spot of influence and controversy. Bezos's purchase of the Washington Post in 2013 raised eyebrows across the media and political landscapes. Beyond the traditional realms of e-commerce and technology, this acquisition signaled his foray into the media and potentially political influence. His intent to maintain the Post's journalistic integrity while innovating its operations reflected his broader strategic vision. The acquisition also placed Bezos at odds with another prominent billionaire-turned-politician, Donald Trump. Trump's presidency marked marked by its controversial and confrontational style, contrasted sharply with Bezos's typically reserved demeanor. Trump openly criticized Bezos and Amazon, questioning their business practices and accusing them of tax avoidance. In response, Bezos mostly refrained from direct public confrontation, except for a tongue-in-cheek comment about sending Trump to space via his rocket company, Blue Origin. Their differences extended beyond personality to philosophy and approach. Trump often reacted impulsively and emotionally, while Bezos maintained a strategic, long-term outlook. This contrast highlighted their distinct approaches to business, leadership, and public relations. Despite the tensions, Bezos navigated these challenges with the same resilience that characterized his earlier career. From starting Amazon in a garage to building it into a global behemoth, Bezos demonstrated an ability to handle adversity and competition. His leadership style emphasized innovation, customer obsession, and long-term growth over short-term gains, a philosophy that guided Amazon through its evolution into a diversified tech giant. Moreover, Bezos's vision extended beyond Amazon and into other transformative ventures. Blue Origin, his aerospace company, aimed not just at commercial space travel, but at enabling millions to live and work in space, an ambitious goal that echoed his penchant for groundbreaking ideas and investments. The acquisition of Whole Foods in 2017 further showcased Bezos's strategic expansion into new sectors, blending digital innovation with traditional retail. Amazon's growth under his leadership continually challenged industry norms, disrupting sectors ranging from entertainment via Amazon Studios to cloud computing with Amazon Web Services. Financially, Amazon's journey under Bezos was characterized by immense revenue growth and strategic reinvestment. Despite generating substantial cash flow, Amazon historically prioritized reinvestment in technology, infrastructure, and new initiatives over maximizing short-term profits. This approach fueled Amazon's expansion and innovation, cementing its position as a global leader in e-commerce and cloud computing. Critics and analysts debated Amazon's impact on various industries, from retail and logistics to technology and media. Questions about market dominance, labor practices, and regulatory scrutiny often followed Amazon's rapid expansion. Bezos' leadership faced scrutiny not only for Amazon's business practices, but also for his personal wealth and influence. Nevertheless, Bezos' influence extended beyond business into philanthropy and environmental initiatives. The Bezos Earth Fund, launched with a $10 billion commitment, aimed to combat climate change and environmental degradation, a significant departure from traditional corporate philanthropy. And that wraps up today's video on Jeff Bezos and his remarkable journey from starting Amazon in a garage to becoming one of the world's wealthiest individuals. We've covered his strategic acquisitions, including the Washington Post and Whole Foods, as well as his visionary ventures like Blue Origin and the Bezos Earth Fund. What do you think about Jeff Bezos' approach to business and innovation? How do you view his impact on industries ranging from e-commerce and media to space exploration and environmental sustainability? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, if you have any suggestions for future videos or topics you'd like us to explore, feel free to leave them here. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.